And all at once, it broke. The silence, unable to contain the joy of a moment long needed and long sought. The hands you see, two petitions to God, an altar of palms facing up like the future. The face you see, baby, that face, a study in sanctity and a wide-mouthed sermon prophesying the beauty to become. And up from the gut was brung a gust of fast and free winds that was soulful as the song of centuries getting free. And up from the gut it came loose, a severance of notes, a sweetness of sound, a loud cry to the victory at hand. What you heard just then, it wasn't the celebration of the world's accolades noticing Black excellence, no, or the supposedly Nobel Prize exploding like dynamite in an auditorium of applause. No, this was something much simpler, and in that way, more beautiful. In this scene, up from the gut came the clean holler of Black men and she, the scholarship of their tone alone evoking notes of liberty. A seance started, the mouths made hot calls to God, ancient and true, cries and shouts and revelation erupted. And in the cries and shouts could be heard the humble drum of the gumboots that stepped rhythm into silent minds. And in the cries and shouts could be heard pots clinking together in the kitchen to make the mad magic of soul food. And in the cries and shouts could be heard the calm cadence of Fannie Lou's careful speech caressing innocence into resistance. And in the cries and shouts could be heard cookouts, barbecue sweets, block parties, and Juneteenth Jubilee prayers. And in the cries and shouts could be heard, you better sing and don't leave nothing and all right now. And in the cries and shouts could be heard the dozen saying, the signifying monkey splaying, hopscotch on broken streets, Jackson Tunk playing the background beats. And that was not all that could be heard, because could be heard the shea butter and the cocoa butter and the hair grease goodness of beaded braids. Could be heard the smile of a proud father, surviving the times with illuminated grace and the laughter of an amazed son in awe of a father so ideal. Could be heard the southern wind chimes singing in Congolese to ancestral strength. Could be heard the sound of water hoses tangling and snarl-mouthed dogs choking, doing nothing to break us. Could be heard, I have a dream and I've been to the mountaintop and sleeping through the revolution. Speeches on relieving the poor and leaving the war and more. All of this could be heard in that one song. And in the cries and shouts and in the cries and shouts and in the cries and shouts and calls could not stop. And in it all was victory. Black and raucous and melodic and melanated, yet like a ring shout, stomping its way out the mouth on beat with weary feet investing destiny. Like a church choir on tempo with the soul of 10,000 attendees, like a conga drum playing tunes of forgotten homelands remembered through mastered melody, like an exorcism driving the pain from long-marched extremities to praise position, like the laying of hands blessing the body with surefire remedies of old. Captured in frame, calls heard from the deep, where hues of black are like shades of shorn light, speaking in clear sense to steady pupils affixed in their gaze. This song had that to say and more. We sang our way here, never lost. Look at us glow. Our map was a song. Each note was a coordinate. We were telling us the way back to ourselves, and up from the muck we came in bright voice, bearing the sweet resurrection that was crooned into blues, dispersing misery like lamplights at midnight with quick-fire fuse. And up from the gut, our song was sang righteous, loudly and undiffused. The lungs held the memory to be released with tonal cues, and though it broke at once, like an ecstatic prayer calling to the Creator by its full name, it was a song 10,000 years long and old that was heard just then, just once, just us.